spooky friends. So I'm doing something really weird for this episode. Normally this would be a story episode, but True Hauntings and Scary Stories is going to shift a little bit. Instead of doing a short story every other week, so all the even episodes, now I'm just going to do a short story the first Friday of every month. So make a note of that, I guess, and I'm sorry if you guys, I know some of you prefer the story episodes and some of you don't or whatever, but I'm really trying to carve out writing time because ultimately it is my goal to be an author, and True Hauntings and Scary Stories was kind of born out of that. So I'm trying to make a slow shift back toward the writing part of it. So yeah, every first Friday of the month is going to be a story, and all the other episodes will usually be Kat and I, but I made this change quickly, so today Kat is not with me only because of that, no other reason. So today, because we just had Valentine's Day, and I thought a really goofy thing to talk about would be people, but the only ones I could find were women who are dating and or marrying a ghost. Yes, that's right. Sometimes women marry ghosts. And that's a thing that happens. So I found a few, believe it or not. So I got my notes here and I am ready to share with you all the spooky things about marrying a ghost and maybe do's and don'ts, because some of these marriages didn't make it. Unfortunately, the divorce rate for marrying a ghost is just as high as not a ghost. So, I don't know. So the first one I found, her name is Bricard, and she is a British singer, right? So she says that at night she was laying in her bed and then this male ghost burst into her bedroom and made himself known. And she says that he overcame her with all these weird feelings. She doesn't say anything about intimacy just yet, but she said that he kind of burst into her room and made himself known. And at first she was a little startled and scared, but then they got to know each other, and then, she was cool with it. I think that's kind of weird. I think if a guy burst into my bedroom in the middle of the night, I would probably pepper spray him or worse. So don't do that to me. Of course, I'm married, so I don't give a crap anyway. But yeah, so that's what happened. She says he's a Victorian soldier because she's from Britain. And she says that she wrote a song for him. And she married him. She married him on Halloween Day, which seems logical to me. That's actually perfectly logical for their situation. And she says that at the wedding, Elvis, Marilyn Monroe, and even King Henry VIII were in attendance. So she must be a very popular celebrity singer, I'm guessing. I haven't heard of her, but, maybe she's very popular over there. I don't know. She says that he ruined their honeymoon because he was too rambunctious and rowdy, and he drank too much. So she says that the liquor bottles in the hotel room that they were staying in kept suddenly becoming empty, each of them. And she says it was him overindulging. And he ruined their honeymoon because he was a drunk ghost. So that's not good. Don't do that on your honeymoon. Honeymoons are for other things, not being a drunk ghost. So she said he hates Christmas, but the reason is because he does not understand the concept of Santa Claus, and he thinks that Santa is a real entity that is coming to, visit with his woman, and he gets really jealous and he doesn't like that. So she said he acts up around Christmas time, and she says that his name is Eduardo, and that, they are happy. And she also said that while she was looking for a venue for their wedding, that she kept trying churches, but she was getting rejected by all of them. She says that a few of them even threatened her with exorcisms if she did not leave. But then in the interview, she says, but it's okay because Eduardo isn't comfortable in churches anyway. I don't think that you should be marrying Eduardo if he's not comfortable in churches and he's a ghost. And that just seems like the beginning of a scary movie to me. I don't know. Just a thought. So her name is Bricard, and that's Bricard's story. To my knowledge, she's still married to him, I think. Now we've got Amanda Teague, who she's from Ireland, Northern Ireland, Downpatrick, and she married a ghost pirate in 2016 that she says his name is Jack. And in the wedding ceremony, I saw a video of it and stuff. She had somebody holding up like a painting portrait of Captain Jack Sparrow, you know, from the movies. And she had him representing her ghost Jack, in the wedding ceremony. So she says her vows to the painting, and at the end when they kiss, she kisses the painting. So I mean, I'm all for Johnny Depp. Love him to pieces. I wonder if maybe she has a thing for Captain Jack Sparrow. I don't know. But she says her Jack is a 300-year-old pirate, and she married him in 2016. But then she says that after the wedding that she started having health issues and she was not feeling well, and it got to the point where she ended up in the hospital with sepsis and had to have emergency surgery. And so she ends up divorcing him 2 years later, but she doesn't just divorce him because he's a ghost. Like, what are you going to do? Tell him to like kick him out? What if he doesn't go? So she exorcised him. So I guess if you're a ghost and your wife divorces you, you don't just get like divorced, you get exorcised. I kind of feel like that should be a thing that all of us ladies do. When we divorce, like exorcise the demon or something, you know? I don't know. I just thought that was kind of interesting. So nowadays, she is dating a living man, like a real one, with a body and everything. So, best of luck to her. I'm sure that will turn out better than the 300-year-old pirate ghost named Jack. I don't know. Then I've got a couple short ones that I just thought were really interesting. So, this lady's name is Amethyst Realm. Now, that to me is the name of a woman who would be dating a ghost. Amethyst Realm? Like, yeah, for sure, she's dating a ghost. So she says that she's been in 20 or more, like it said 20 plus, different relationships with ghosts in the past. Like she had to date around to find her soulmate. See what I did there? So 20 plus ghosts that she's dated, they didn't work out though. But she found the one. She does not give his name, but she says that he proposed to her after 9 months of dating. So that's a decent amount of time, I suppose, for a proposal. He didn't rush into it too awful bad, I guess. And she says that when he proposed to her, it was the first time that she ever actually heard his voice. And she describes it as deep, sexy, and real. I love a guy with a deep voice. I mean, So she says that he did not get on one knee because he doesn't have any. But she said his voice was amazing, and she said yes. So I couldn't find any information about whether they are married yet. It doesn't seem like they are, but they are engaged. So, yay, Amethyst Realm. Wishing you the best. Then we have Natasha Blasik, something like that. She's an actress who was in Paranormal Part 2. And she has said in an interview before that she had sex with a ghost. She says that it felt like the weight of a body on top of her, but there was nobody there. And she describes it as very, very pleasurable. So that ghost had game, I guess. Then we've got, so Kesha, bless her heart. Kesha the singer, you know who Kesha is. Everybody knows who Kesha is. She says that the song she wrote called Supernatural was actually inspired by her own sexy times with a ghost. So Kesha in an interview said she's had sex with a ghost. So interesting. Very interesting. One of the theories is that sleep paralysis can actually cause these sensations that people are experiencing, like feeling a weight on your body and even feeling like, intimate feelings. You know what I'm saying? So sleep paralysis, possibly. I don't know if that's a thing. I have never been lucky enough to experience that. You guys comment and let me know if you have, or go to the Facebook group. Let me know what you think. Spectrophilia. Spectrophilia is the sexual attraction to ghosts or spirits. It's a real thing. And it's actually in the medical books, because it's a real thing. It's described as either being a phenomenon or a fetish. So I'm not sure which one it is, but yeah, spectrophilia. But you know what? It can also mean people who are attracted to images in mirrors. I didn't know that was a thing either. I feel like if you're attracted to the image of someone in a mirror, like, wouldn't you just turn around and see the person? I don't know. I guess it's like a fetish or something. I don't know. Spectrophilia. So maybe that's secretly what all these people have and they just don't know it, But yeah, that's just a short little quickie, if you will. I can't help myself. For this post-Valentine's Day episode. I know it was short. In the future, it won't be. It's only because it's just me. I don't have Kat here to goof off with me and give insight or whatever about these topics. But in the future, she will be with me. And every first Friday of the month is going to be me reading a short, a fictional short scary story that I've written. And then the other episodes of the month will be Kat and I, talking about spooky things, haunted places, different types of spirits, just whatever we can find that's spooky. Sometimes we're going to interview people. The next episode after this is going to be an interview with my friend Sandy, and she lives in Texas. So we're going to talk about haunted places in Texas. And she is a hoot, you guys. Definitely make sure you tune in for next week's episode because she's a riot. Love her to pieces. If you are watching this on YouTube, please, pretty please, consider hitting the like button. And you can even ring the bell so that you, when you subscribe, that you will be notified whenever I post something, because I'm going to be posting pretty regularly now. I'm going to try to put all my podcast episodes on YouTube also, for all you folks that prefer the video version. So please do that for me as a favor, even. I could really use the support. It's amazing. And you guys are awesome. Definitely my favorite people in the world, in the whole wide spooky world. So yeah, hit the like button. It's free, doesn't cost you a thing, and you can help support the channel and the True Hauntings shenanigans. And until next time, I'll spook you later.